to my channel. So today I'm doing another of my posing tips, Tashie's posing tips, in the series. Oh my god, can I get my words out? Tashie's posing tips series. And the most requested one, and the one that I also wanted to film next, was how to make your butt look good in a photo. So many people asked this, it was unreal. Like, DMs coming like no other. Do a butt one. I was like, okay. So, let's get started. Okay, so, there's no like really thing else you can do apart from posing for your butt. It's not like your face where you can like do makeup in a different way to enhance a certain feature or anything like that. There's not an option. I mean, obviously you could put makeup on your bum if you want, and you could contour your bum actually. I've never tried that, but there is definitely videos out there for that. I've never tried it. Thumbs up if you want a contour your butt video. I've never tried it, so I don't know if I can even do it, but I'm willing to try it for you. So yeah, it's totally all about the posing, and I cannot explain to you what a difference posing your butt makes if you want the butt shot, you know? So it really is all about the way you stand. Like this was a photo here, you can see, which is where Pete was taking them, but I wasn't ready. So you can see I'm not posing, right? And then look at posing. Like, it's such a difference. Look at the difference. It's like insane. It's crazy. So all you basically have to do, instead of standing completely straight, you want to like stick your bum out and like super arch your back and like bring your body, like your front bit, almost forward. So you're like arched forward and sticking your bum out on your tiptoes. You don't have to do that, it just feels natural to be on your tiptoes. And also you can try and push like one hip out a bit more than the other. You can do that, you don't have to. This is like the directly behind butt shot, you know, like not a side butt, this is directly behind butt. Another really random video from Tashie. So yeah, you just want to really arch your back and bring your whole body forward. So from the side you look like so weird, like really strange, but you're basically just completely sticking your bum out. And you also want your camera person to be slightly lower, not like super low, because then you're just going to get like the bit you don't want to get, but lower, because that's going to make your waist look smaller and your butt bigger. Anything that's nearer to the anything that's closest to the camera is going to look bigger than what's further away from the camera. So like if I put my hand like this, obviously my hand looks bigger than my arm because my hand is close to the screen. That's probably a really bad example, but you know what I'm saying. So whatever's nearer the front part of the picture, so if you imagine it as like a flat, it's like a picture, it's like flat, whatever's closest to the lens is going to look bigger, okay? So this works for everything, but obviously we'll go into more detail on that when we go into those videos. But yeah, so that's why you want your bum to be like the closest part to the camera. So you want to stick your bum out further than anything else, and by bringing your waist further away from the camera, it's going to make your waist look smaller. So butt out, waist forward. So you're like this position. Like the more you can arch your back forward away from the camera, like obviously the bigger your butt's going to look and the smaller your waist is going to look. And I'm not going to lie, this is a workout. It is hard work to get the butt shot. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. But you got to do it for the gram. So yeah, so definitely that is the main thing. If you want like the side kind of picture, like this picture that I've done, like these ones, then it's kind of the same idea, but obviously you're at the side. So you want to like pop that hip to the camera, so that butt cheek kind of goes towards the camera and out, and in effect your waist goes that way. So again, it gives you that shape, which is going to make your butt look bigger and your waist look smaller. Another tip also to make your waist look smaller when you're doing a butt shot is to have your hands in the air. The majority of time, yeah, I pretty much always have my hands in the air just because I know it's just going to make my waist look even smaller. And that's just in general. If you want your waist to look smaller, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. Wave them around like you just don't care. It just makes your waist look smaller, obviously, because you're kind of stretching it. And obviously by making your waist as small as possible in the photo, you're also making your butt look bigger, you know? Definitely the camera angle though is super important. If you're from above, like it's not going to really work so well. just because it's not going to be the closest thing to the camera, and also it's like a funny angle. The other one you can do, which I put up this photo, which I actually got inspired by Kourtney Kardashian's photo. So this photo was taken on the beach, and like even when I saw this photo, I'm not like being like, oh my god, but even when I saw this photo, I was like, oh my god, look at my butt. Because like, you never think your butt looks good yourself, obviously, but when I saw this photo, because I was posing at my butt, I was like, oh wow, my butt looks really good. But this, like, okay, how can I show you this? So you basically need to lie on your front. You're obviously taking the photo from the front, like from kind of above your head, so you're going across the back of your body, and you want to almost, I feel like, I want to say do the caterpillar. So your chest is flat against the bed and your knees are on the bed, but then arch your butt out. So you kind of bring your knees forward to arch your bum out. Does that make sense? So your bum, like your hips are actually not touching the bed, they're lifted up. So that bit's lifted, so you're pushing it out. Yeah? It is your butt, like this is your butt, but you're just moving it to make it look better than if you had it dead flat. You're completely flat. At the end of the day, you're laying down, so your flat is going to look pretty bad. Like probably the worst position you could put your butt in would be this position, unless you do the caterpillar. Do the caterpillar. Do you know what I mean? So you're like, your butt's like that. Your butt's up in the air. Like you just don't care. And this video is just going to make me laugh. Okay, and then this photo, which I've put up two in this kind of pose. This was such a hard pose to get into. This was inspired by Alexis Ren, this photo. Her figure is just insane. Like, oh my god, her figure is insane. Like, she don't need to worry about posing in a certain way because her butt is just amazing. Although she does, if you watch her Insta stories of her posing her butt, she is always massively arching her back and sticking her bum out. So she knows how to work her butt to make it look good. But she also has a really good butt to begin with. But yeah, so for this photo, you basically want to be on your side. So lying completely on your side on your hip. And then bring one knee like bent. So that knee there, that's the bent knee. But then your body, so like imagine this is me lying now. So I'm on my side, I'm lying down on my side. So this is the bed. But then you want your body to completely twist, like totally the other way around. Like facing the other way. But you need to keep your hips straight as they are. So keep that on the side, but twist your whole body the other way. This is hard. This is hard. And I feel like I even strained a muscle trying to do this. But the result is really good. Like, it looks really good when you do this kind of pose. All you're doing is obviously your butt's there, but you're stretching your whole body round. So it's going to elongate your body and make it look as thin as possible while emphasizing your butt. So yeah, it's quite a hard one, but it's definitely worth it. And for this one, your cameraman, tripod, whatever it is you're using, self-timer, it needs to be like pointing at your butt. So you're here, it needs to be here. So you're pointing at your butt and then your body is going away from the camera, you know, because butt first, body after, thin, big. Again with the beach butt shot that Pete took where his hand's in it, this one, he's low, so he's actually sitting down on a rock and I'm standing, so it's from a lower angle, which we talked about earlier. I think that is all the butt shots I've done, and that is like straight back butt, side butt, front laying down, side laying. That's 4 really good butt shots for you guys to try out. If you try them out, definitely tag me on Instagram, and I love that you guys were tagging me on your how to make your lips look bigger. Like, that's so cool. I love that that's like helping, even though it was a really weird video to film. A really weird video to film. I love that it's helping you out. So if you do a butt shot, then let your girl know. I also personally think, like, obviously some people think like doing a butt shot is a bit too like sexy and a bit too raunchy, but I honestly think if you're doing it in the right way, then you can make it just cool. Like, it just looks more artsy the way that I feel like these particular butt poses, I feel like look a bit more artsy and cool rather than like sexy, slutty, like, you know, not in a bad way. Like, you want to be sexy, slutty, well, you go for it, girl. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I prefer it to look a bit more artsy, cool. My massive inspirations, my biggest inspirations for these type of photos, not necessarily butt photos, but just like sexy, cool photos. My biggest inspirations are Alexis Ren, Sahara Ray, Meredith Mickelson, I think that's how you say her name. These are like, but these three are like the ones that I will always go to if I want to do this kind of shot, like an underwear shot or a bikini shot. Like, for sure, these are my favourite 3 accounts to look at for body and posing inspo. So definitely check them out if you don't follow them already. They're all huge accounts, so I'm pretty sure most of you know who they are. But if you don't, I will leave their Instagrams in the description bar down below. But yeah, let me know and tag me on Instagram if you do recreate any of these butt shots. Random phrase to come out of my mouth. I hope this video was helpful. Leave your requests of the next posing tips video down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!